Baby, honey, we are celebrating the legacy of the. I can't,
Girl, listen.
baby, you look
Okay.
good, bitch.
Well, I got to keep it together. What else can I do? I can only fall apart for like 2 days and I have to pull it all the way back together.
You're not falling apart, are you?
Absolutely not. But what I mean is, um, I have no room to not, sorry, have it together. I only can have it together. So I can only have a couple of days where I'm just looking a mess. But for the most part, Carlos, I have to be that bitch.
And you will forever be that bitch. You are that bitch. And listen, thank you so much for surprising me with this, Nene. Because listen,
Yeah.
the I'm not. You know me. I'm a Libra. I'm a little softy, and you're my Sagittarius sister. So
Yeah.
are we air? Is that an air sign?
Where? Who? Oh, you mean
Sagittarius?
Sagittarius? Aren't we water signs?
I don't
Honey, I
know,
don't know what we are. But I
but
know one thing, if you try us, we are the stop sign. How about that? Get into that. Clap, clap, clap.
black, black, black. Yes, yes, yes. So look, I got. I'm gonna tell you all my business.
Okay, let me hear.
I love you.
Aw.
Um, my fear is the erasure of Nene Leakes' legacy. This is what I've been feeling over the past couple of days. I have been emotional. I was gonna call you, and then I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what to say to this woman to talk to her because this is all just me based on my spirit. And I'm not gonna cry right now, but for me,
Oh God.
I got emotional seeing, the girls being celebrated, and it's well deserved. It's well deserved, and we love all the girls. But for me, I thought about you heavily, and I just want to know how you are doing.
Feel
And
about him.
when you were seeing things that happened over the weekend and pictures and photos like BravoCon, all that stuff, how are you? And and how did you feel?
I'm doing good, by the way.
Okay,
And for those who know me well, know that I don't watch TV.
right.
I do watch social media, however, and I click on everything that's sent to me. You know what I'm saying? So I follow Bravo TV. Follow Bravo Watch What Happens Live. I follow all those other blog sites like the Bravo Shade Room and the Real Housewives and just everybody, just all the bloggers. So I saw a lot of stuff. Also, people were DMing me, people who were there who know me personally were texting me and that kind of stuff. So I understand how you feel because a lot of people were texting me and felt the same way that you felt. Um, I personally think it's impossible to erase something, this kind of legacy. It's impossible. I mean, we can pretend like I wasn't there day one, but I was the one and the only one. Okay. I was day one. And so were you.
Yeah.
So I was day one. And listen, I'm not saying that the other girls don't deserve to be applauded. They do. Everybody put work in, but it is what it is. I was day one, and that's just what it is.
Yeah.
And
Go
so
ahead.
I they were celebrating a lot of people who came after me, and but that's okay.
Andy revealed that you and him have been texting. He was asked about you. Say obviously whatever you feel comfortable saying, but you two have been texting, according to him. If so, do you want to share what y'all been texting about, or how you guys came to that?
Um, well, we haven't texted about my return or me doing anything. Most of you guys know that my son was sick, and so he was texting me about my son being sick.
Okay.
Yeah. Which was a very nice gesture and a very nice text message. But yeah, we've texted before that though. We actually text months before that. So listen. I mean, everybody ask me about Andy and I. I'm not holding any grudges over here. I'm also not that kind of person, though. I'm not saying that you can do anything to me and I can forgive you, but I'm definitely the kind of person who doesn't hold grudges forever. To me, that takes a lot of energy. I'm just not into it. Everybody moves on when they feel they need to move on. So I feel like I've healed from the situation. So I'm in a good place.
Yeah, and I know personally you are in a good place. Are you in a good place to where you want to return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta at some point?
I don't know what that would look like with Nene Leakes returning to the Real Housewives. I
Hey, I
just
know
don't
one
know.
thing: the checks and the ratings will go up, baby.
I just know this. I know that I have a story. I don't think that the fans have really seen or heard from me since a lot of things have happened in my life. So I definitely have a story, and I have always had a story every single season that I was on.
Yeah, no, I was telling the audience, Nene, that, look, I said to the world on my Patreon, I'll say it to you to your
Yeah,
face. Um, when it comes to you, I always tell people, unless you know what it's like
yeah,
to be a black woman in their 30s
yeah,
on this show that thought there was going to be an actress, and then
yeah,
this reality show came about, and within
yeah,
a few months, you are the most famous black reality star in the world,
yeah.
and then you became the most famous reality star in the world, and that
Yes.
there isn't an instruction manual that one
Right.
has to educate you on fame, and you had no mentors. You were the first. And I said
Yeah.
to Tiffany New York Pollard, she was on a dating show. Omarosa, before you, she was on a competition show, The Apprentice. You were
Yeah.
on a docu-series showing your real life, and everybody fell in love
Yeah.
with you. And I said to them, it's easy to subject her to shoulda, woulda, coulda. And I said to them, how about we look back and say, do y'all understand what it was like to be the first and you had no mentors?
None. Zero. I just, Carlos, I just really don't expect people to understand, um, because people just don't get it. They don't get it. They don't really know what it was like. They don't even know what I went through. When I was first approached, not any of the other Black girls in Atlanta. It was Nene Leakes who was approached. I was that girl that picked up the phone and said, who else can we get to make this show? Well, let me call my girlfriend Sheree. Sheree girl. Oh, let me call my girlfriend Kim Zolciak. I actually called these girls up because they were looking for me, not for them. And so I referred those girls to be on the show. And Deshawn Snow, she and I didn't even really have a relationship back then. I had met her, but I didn't know her that well. But I reached out to her and was like, oh my gosh, Deshawn, there's this show and they're looking for girls and they want me to have all my girlfriends with me. And I called up all of these girls and they all did a great job. And they've made their own name in their own way. And I I just think that people don't understand what it's like starting from zero. I started at zero. I shot the pilot. I didn't shoot the pilot with Lisa Wu. She was a first season housewife, but I didn't shoot the pilot with her. They
Nope.
introduced her to me. I did shoot the pilot with Sheree and Kim, but didn't shoot it with Deshawn. There was
Nope.
other girls, and I waited. They shot the show. I did all of those things. Um, I just had a friend to reach out to me and was feeling like you felt and felt like, Nene, you have more means than anybody. I said, I have more means than any housewife standing in the Bravo Cons building. And if you got somebody else that has more means than me, let me know, correct me, but I don't think so. Um, I don't expect them to give me any credit for anything. I just don't. I don't expect a lot. I don't. But we all know what it is. And I think that the viewers who are watching over the weekend, I think they get it and they understand what it is as well. Um, but again, I'm in a good place.
You are.
I I don't know if I would ever return. I don't even know if that opportunity would ever present itself again to me. Um, and that's okay too.
Do you have when you look back at your life, the moment you started the show season 1 and
Yeah.
you became the biggest reality star in the world, and as on your road to superstardom, we all make mistakes.
Yeah.
Do you have any regrets about how you may have handled some situations?
No, I don't. I don't have any regrets about anything that happened on the show. One is because everything happens for a reason and things mold you and shape you into the person that you are. And I've learned from a lot of the things that I've done or happened to me over those years, right? Um, I'm not the only one that had a lot of tumbles and falls while being on the show. There's quite a few girls, okay? And
Yeah.
some have been way worse than mine. um when I was on the show, I gave the blood out of my vein. I had a storyline every single season, and I did not have a fake story. It was my real story that I told every single season. I never faked a husband or a boyfriend. I never faked my children. Anything they went through, we went through it publicly, and they got ridiculed the same as I have. Um, I did everything I was supposed to do. Being on the show, it's not always pretty. I bumped heads with you, Carlos, so many times. I wanted to put you in the headlock and kill you. you know, but that's all a part of shooting a show for as long as
Yeah.
we shot this show. We shot it for months.
Yeah.
People don't understand that when you guys come into our homes, these are our personal homes, you have a big footprint. You guys step in the door, you have several producers with you, lots of cameras, catering. It's a lot of stuff that's happening in our home. We actually create an area inside of our homes for you guys. Like, y'all use this bathroom, y'all
True.
drop all y'all stuff. We have all this kind of stuff. It's a big footprint. We're all learning. And then there's times when we don't have good days. And you, as a producer, you guys know when those days aren't good, those days make good television as well. So, you know, no, I have some of the best memories that I could ever ask for in my life being a part of this franchise. You have great memories too, don't you? I have the most beautiful memories.
Yes.
I look back and see my son when he was in third grade, and it's so cute. And my oldest son, he graduated high school, and just all of these things that I have that a lot of people don't have. I get to look back over these things. So I've had the greatest memories, and everybody I worked with. It doesn't matter how many times we bumped head. I actually have a love for all of them in my heart. You. All the girls I've worked with, I
Mhm.
have so much love for all of them. And people send me over the weekend the things Portia said.
Mhm.
They said Portia was giving you a lot of love. I appreciate you, Portia. Love you. We'll bump heads again. That's okay. We're still sisters. Giselle Bryant. They send me things that Giselle was saying, how much she respects Nene Leakes. Um, Even Andy Cohen words all mean a lot. I appreciate everybody's love and respect. Yeah.
Yes. I know you gotta run because Nene is on the go, bitch. So I know I
No,
got
I'm actually not. Ooh, not on the go like that, but yeah,
no. You got plans, but look, because I thank you
yeah.
so much for doing this. This was not planned raindrops.
No, no.
Her.
Actually, some raindrops were texting or DMing me, saying, "You need to get on there and talk to Carlos. You need to tell Carlos." I said, "Let me see what is Carlos over there doing tonight." And you
Right.
over there running your mouth late this time of the night. But you know
Because
what,
I love you.
Carlos, I just want to say that I understand how you felt because so many people felt that way. So many people were. I had one person that's a stylist was styling some of the other housewives and text me while they were there and said, "Nene, I just want you to know that you are an icon and you are legendary, and don't you ever forget it. I will never let anybody take from me what I know it is. I know what this is, and I know what I did. So it's okay. It really is okay."
No, I know. And that's the reason why I wanted people to know, like, look, what we're watching is a woman who has healed. I
Yeah.
told people the last argument you and I had on your wedding day, but Nene, this is what I said. I said I could have easily walked away and said Nene's difficult. She didn't give me the
Yeah.
money shot. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
it would have how easy narratives could be because me and you had an
Yeah.
exchange. And it took my friend Joy, you know Joy, it
Yes.
took Joy to say, you are being selfish, Carlos King. This
Yes.
woman is getting married for the second time to her husband. She is
Yes.
about to walk down the aisle. This is a spinoff. The pressure of a spinoff, the pressure of
Yeah.
getting married for the second time to her husband. She
Yeah.
has 400 people waiting for her. How dare
Yeah.
you make this about you?
It's
How
okay.
dare you
You
make
were
this about
trying to
you?
get
Yeah,
you were at work, so you were trying to get the
I
shots that
know.
you need to get. I get
But
it.
Nene, I could have easily, if I didn't have
Hmm.
somebody check me and say, you are actually being selfish, I could have walked away with a narrative that Nene's difficult versus
Yeah.
explaining, well, it was her wedding day. It
Yeah.
was right before she walked down the aisle. It was the pressures of her spinoff. She's the lead. It's called I Dream of
Right.
Nene. So I always say that narratives can always be changed if you don't hear the entirety of the conversation. And I want
Yes.
the world to know that I will always take up for you. I will always
Oh,
give you the
thank
most grace
you.
possible. I don't know what it's like to be the first. I don't know what it's
Yeah.
like to not have mentors who can
Yeah.
say, "Come here, Chris Jenner. Kim had Chris, her mom.
Yeah.
Beyonce had her dad.
Yeah.
Nene had nobody, guys.
I did
She
it.
was figuring things out. She got these basketball wives, loving hip hop girls saying, Nene, teach us. She like, bitch, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I'm figuring things out on
Yeah.
the job. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm
And
trying to
even
figure
to
things
this
out.
day, I still have, whenever there's a girl going on a new reality show, I still have them all hit me up and say, can I consult with you? Even the housewives that have come to season 17 of Atlanta, even the new housewives there have all reached out to me. Every single season, they reach out to me and say, hey, can you consult with me? Can you tell me what to do? I do not consult with anybody. One thing I say to them, and I don't say much, I say, just be yourself. That's the best thing you could do. I can't tell you how to do reality. You have to do it on your own terms. And I think the best thing is just being who you are. And so, yeah, that's what worked for me.
Yeah. I want to actually do like a few more questions. I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah.
They announced that they're going to do a 20-year celebration of a show called The Real Housewives Ultimate Road Trip, where they're going to get some of the favorites of the Housewives franchise to go on the road and visit all the cities that the
Hmm.
franchise was a part. They're going to start in Orange County and end on the East Coast. Obviously, I remember when you and Kim
Yes.
were
Yes.
y'all had a road trip show greenlit, and it
Yes.
made me think of
Yes.
you. Everybody keeps asking Carlos, "Do you think Nene would do it?" I just want to ask you this: if you were given the opportunity to do the ultimate road trip with other iconic housewives, would you do it?
Yeah, it's a possibility. I mean, I wasn't against it. I mean, I was against it at some point when Kim and I were going to do it together, but I was open to the idea, and I continue to be open to ideas. I'm okay. What the fans have to know is that it's not like I've been offered all of these opportunities and I'm just turning opportunities down. That's not the case. That's just not the case. Yeah. But if the opportunity presents itself, I definitely will look very closely at it. And yeah, I'm happy to do it.
Okay.
If it checks all the right boxes, why not?
If two more questions.
Mhm.
If you could create your own all-star Real Housewives of Atlanta show, past and present, Housewives of Atlanta only. Which girls would Nene want to be a part of it for? A special if one was given. Who would you
You know,
choose?
if we're talking about Atlanta, I think that when the viewers are watching the show, they always some way somehow want to see me and Kim. So it's kind of impossible to not put Kim a part of it because I think people just even love seeing me and Kim fight. They don't really care how they see Kim and I, just as long as they see us, you know. So even us fighting, we've had some of the most iconic fights. So I think it has to start with Kim and I. Um, Let me think. Now, how many of these girls I have to pick?
You can pick as many as you want to. The comfortable number would be up to 8 to make sense.
Okay, so we have to have Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore is iconic in her own way, and I'm happy. I would love to have her. She's Phaedra Parks, uh, Portia Williams. Uh, hmm, Pass, because I don't know all these girls. Let me think. Uh, I don't know. You
Is that it?
know,
Would that be it for you? That's five.
I would put Sheree in. I think
Sheree.
Sheree would be a good fight. Yeah, with someone. Um, we don't always get along, but just to see her eat all the food, you might as well bring Candy to eat everybody's food up. And for eight, let me see who the eighth person would be. The eighth person I probably would bring on would be Claudia so I can punch her in her mouth. How about that? Yeah, Claudia, let's go. Yeah, girl. I know you want it.
No, no, you want it.
Yeah, I know you want this punch of and have to knock them teeth out of her mouth. But yeah, it's all good.
Nene.
Mm, they never ready, but yeah, it's okay.
That's actually an iconic show, and I'm gonna watch that. But what I would want to say is this: what do you want to say, Nene?
Yeah,
Final words, Nene. What would you want to say to your fans, people who are watching,
yeah,
executives at networks, the
yeah.
industry as a whole? What would you like to say to all of these people in terms of like where you are in your life right now?
It's really funny that I even have to say something like this. I have my work ethic is I have great work ethic. I'm on set, I do whatever I'm supposed to do. I always have this famous line of saying, I show up on set, do whatever y'all say. I don't want anything to give me some water and a check. That's all I ask for. But uh, to all of the executives, oh my gosh, I love so many of them, and sometimes I sit back and think I can't even believe we're not family because I love them so much. Like Lauren Estlin, like I loved her like she was my sister. I
Love
loved
Lauren. Love Lauren.
I
Yes.
loved her and missed her, and all of so many of the executives, honestly, that Lorraine, just all of these girls, I just love them all so much. So it doesn't matter. One thing they can know that I've grown. Um, I've just moved forward in so many different ways in my life. I miss them all. I'm not holding any grudges, and so yeah. And to the fans who are watching or that's always speaking out, I love you and thank you so much for supporting me always. Thank you, Carlos. So yeah, I mean, uh, I don't have anything to say other than I love you all, and I wished and hoped that we could move past whatever is holding us back. I'm not sure what that is because it's obviously on the other side. It's not on this side because I have been very vocal in saying that I'm happy to move forward. I want to move forward. Um, Anything that has happened, we should just bury it and move on. I'm not the person that's keeping us from moving forward. I think that's what people should know because a lot of people are constantly saying, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? It's not me that's doing it. I'm happy to move on.
Yeah.
In fact, it would just be great for all of us to move on.
Yeah.
I think the viewers and the followers, and I think they all would be super happy to see, mended fences. And I've actually seen them mend fences with a lot of people that have done a lot of things. But, you know, I'm just a girl over here with blonde hair, honey. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But all of them know me, personally. They all have, um, they know who I am. So I'm okay. Yeah. I
Yeah.
miss all of you guys, though. I miss you guys. I really do. I miss you.
Listen, you're my sister for life. I love you. I will always use my platform to raise you up. I will
Oh, thank you so
always,
much.
I will always let the world know. I told myself, me and Nene talk regularly, and the one thing I want the
Yeah.
world to know is she is in such a good place. You guys saw that in our
Yeah.
interviews, me on her show, she on my show. Like Nene is, she's living her best life, and
Yeah.
I will end by saying this: it's easy to judge somebody's in terms of what you think they should have done without walking a mile in their shoes. And I
Yeah.
think when it comes to this world, all of us truly can use a little grace, so that we're
Oh yeah.
able to just move forward, holding grudges, holding people back, doing all of those
Oh
things
yeah.
just isn't of service to the world. And I will continue to use this opportunity to be of service to the world. And Nene, I will always use my life and the breath in
Thank
my
you.
body to be of service to you. So I want you to know
Thank
that.
you, Carlos. I appreciate you. I love you. You're doing great things. I see you. You're moving. Every time I turn around, you're doing something, something, raindrops, this and everything. You're doing great. And keep going. And I love you, Andy. I don't know that I say Andy, but I think Andy knows that I love him. Of course, we've had a fight that was probably bigger than both of our houses, but I'm just so not interested in to continue to fight. I'm so happy to move on. I saw so many girls at the at BravoCon that came down my timeline. I thought everybody looked great. Um, yeah, I mean, what
Yeah.
can you say? I mean, there's nothing to say.
Yeah, you said it all. You said it enough. I love you, sister. Thank you for hopping on. Enjoy the rest of
Yeah.
your evening, bitch. And listen, guys, follow Nene Leakes all on social media platforms. And don't
Yes.
forget, book Nene at gmail.com.
.com. Huh, that is my famous email, honey. And I am so serious about it. And I'm doing interviews all week. I have so many people that are hitting me up by interview. So if you want me to interview and you want to get on my books, you have to go to booknene at gmail.com. The famous email, honey. Carlos, the famous email.
Give my
This was
love.
so good. Thank you guys so much. Call me. We'll talk. Okay.
We'll talk. We'll talk. Give my love to the boys. Okay, love
I
you.
will. Bye,
Bye
you
bye,
guys.
y'all.
Bye.
That was Nene Leakes, y'all. She hopped on impromptu. Baby, look at that. You never know, raindrops, what you are about to get when it comes to the king. All right. I'm late for my dinner plans, child. Okay, look. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, I'm about to cry, and I don't like crying on camera. So listen, I hope you guys were inspired by that conversation. I hope you guys look in your personal lives and truly, let me put my readers back on tab. And truly, you're welcome, Christopher Jones. And truly, 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 I will leave y'all by saying this. Have a little grace. You never know what someone's going through. And that is pertinent in all of our lives. So I just want to end by saying that. You know, that's that. And obviously, she was joking about the Claudia thing. I can't wait to talk to Claudia Monday. Claudia's a good sport, so don't take that seriously. Y'all crazy about it. I keep telling Claudia like she wants you. I want to see Claudia and Nene reunite on camera, child. I would love that. So yeah. All right. That's all I have for y'all. All right. Love you, raindrops. I will see y'all at this rate, child. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Don't forget to join my Patreon. All this happened because of my Patreon. That's why it's important that you guys sign up on my Patreon. All this happened because of my Patreon. Go to patreon.com/thecarlosking for exclusive stuff. Okay. Patreon, get the exclusive. Aren't y'all happy I brought Nene to YouTube? Uh-huh. Love y'all. Bye.